Hello everyone, today I will show you how to become gods from Berserk in Elden Ring. Today's video is also a challenge run where I have to take down all remembrance bosses with this amazing character build without taking any hit. This is a very detailed guide, so you will find timestamps in the description and in the comment section. So without anything further to say, have a wonderful day and enjoy the video. First of all, let's create our character. The sliders are on the description as well. However, there is a bunch of gods presets available online. Feel free to choose your favorite one. Pick up Confessor class and the Lands Between rune as keepsake. Skip the Graph Dude. Use your keepsake. Like the first grace. Tal to Kale and buy the cracked pots and the crafting kit. Head out to the gate from Grace to get Torrent and of course to see her. As soon as you get your horse, grab the Whetblade inside the gate from Rins. Then light this Grace. Take down the Scarab to get Determination Ash of War and pick up the Smithing Stone 1. Keep going until you reach this little hill and take one gold picked full food. Very important. Go back to a Guild north side of Grace, head north to jump to Stormveil Giant's Field. Here you will have to bait a giant to chase you towards the half-buried statue. He will break it and you will be able to get 5 Smithing Stones 1 and 1 Smithing Stone 2. Now, starting from Gatefront, go to Stormveil, collect the golden seed and grab 3 Smithing Stones 1. Light Stormveil Shack Grace, grab the Stone Sword Key and go get the Strength Knot Crystal Tear. Drop down in style and fight this knight. Once defeated, he will drop the Golden Bow Ash of War, which we will use later on this build. Drop to the camp, grab the Exalt Flesh, clap Pot Bro and cross the bridge. Do not forget to pick up the Smithing Stone on the road. Let's make a visit to the merchant. Give me 3 of these bad babies. Head southeast. Collect Trinas lilies and like this grace. It's time to get one of the best talismans of the game, the Green Turtle Talisman. hit some good jumps, grab the Firebor's cookbook and every rune over here. Runes are very important for this guide, so take care of it. And lure these walls of the giant bear to get one smithing stone too. Run to the third church of Marika. Pick up one sacred tear and the wondrous physic flask as well. Head out towards the Mistwood to get the spike cracked tear, another smithing stone too, some Trinas lilies and the axe talisman, which is a must for this run. Now let's go to the fourth height. Light the grace, collect the golden seed, reach the top of the castle, and here you will have to fight this knight and defeat it to get the bloody slash Asher War. Climb up the ladders and grab the medallion. Return to the graves you just lighted, cause it's time to visit the Weeping Peninsula. Follow my steps and don't forget to grab these runes, however watch out with the wolves. Pick up this stone sword key, we are going to need it later. In the main road you will collect this object, it is another smithing stone too. Once you have reached the merchant, buy the smithing stone 2 and 3 smithing stones 1. You might be thinking, why do I need more than 12 smithing stones 1? Well, you will see it soon. Be sure to like the grace among the merchant. I didn't because I'm stupid, but we will need it later. Run straight to the castle mall, there we will find the remaining smithing stones 2 we need. First of all, light the grace, take the elevator, go to the left, pet these little dogs, grab the smithing stone 2 and follow my route. The following jump might look tricky, but it's actually so easy to perform. Grab 2 more smithing stones too, then once again follow my route to get another smithing stone too. You don't have to land on the tree, I just made a weird jump. There we go. Travel back to the Stormveil shack and let's go to Lurna of the Lakes. We are going to use the shortcut. To perform this jump, just wait till the horse shakes a little bit, then double jump and you will be just fine. Like the grace and run towards the big lake to find a merchant. Where we will buy 3 smithing stones too. I made a huge mistake here because I didn't buy the lantern, be sure to do it. Go to the facing cliffs side of Grace and drop down using the platforms. Follow my route. Once you have reached the teleport, use it. Travel to the Summon Water village outskirts cause it's time to go to Tijuana, Kaelit. Head out south to the Fort Gale. Be careful though, there is one sniper over there. We are here just to grab 2 amazing items. The first one is the Star Curse Talisman and the Flame Grant Me Strength spell. Once we obtain both items, it's time to leave and back to the Valkyrie race, and here it comes one of the most epic moments in the anime. Let's get our main weapon, the God's Greatsword, the Dragon Slayer. It is located inside the chest of the carriage guarded by 2 puppies. They bite quite hard, so be careful. With the Greatsword in our hands, let's finish this setup by going to the Fort Farum, where we are going to make multiple tasks. First of all, light the grace, go inside the fort and lure the bats. Climb up the ladders in order to get the second half of the Dectus medallion. Now follow my route to get the most important talisman for the beginning of this run. Drop down here, grab the Radahn sword seal, perform some black magic and travel back to the site of grace. Here we have to kill this giant dragon to get some big runes. Use everything you can to kill it as quick as possible. It won't take you more than 4 minutes. Just after the dragon dies, use quickly the golden foot to get an extra amount of runes. Now we have to travel all the way up to the Alps Plateau to visit the sealed tunnel and obtain the miner's bell bearing number 2. But it's a very long route, so if you feel afraid of risking your runes, then first go to the Alps Plateau and then kill the dragon. Follow me and we will be fine. I forgot to light a grace that is located on the main road to my left, so be sure to light it. It's completely safe and we will use it later. Once you have reached this tree with 2 golden seeds, light the grace and let's go to the sealed tunnel. Light this grace too, cause we are coming back later. Hit the fake wall, roll over this trash block in the path, quickly grab the bell bearing and run for your life. Get out of the tunnel and travel back to the round table hold. Here you will have to buy 12 smithing stones 3 and 12 smithing stones 4, so you will be able to upgrade your greatsword to +12. Also apply the determination Ash of War. Then listen carefully, if you are on PC, you have to spend your left runes on endurance and save exactly 4000 runes, and if you are on console, level up your vigor and your endurance equally. I will explain the reason of this very soon. Okay, it seems like it's time to begin with the boss fights. The rules of this challenge for me is to defeat every remembrance boss without taking any hit, using only the God's Greatsword. So let's fight. Oh, wait, something's missing, right? Ay, Dios mío, such an incredible armor, bro. But it weighs too much. I mean, way too much. This is a very cool mod, guys. So if you want to install it, there is a guide over here to install any mod you want. That's why I leveled up my endurance instead of my strength or vigor. Otherwise, I will not be able to wear the armor and with the sword at the same time. But even if you are on PC, you don't have to install the mod if you don't want it. I just did to make the rune more immersive, true to the character. If you install the mod, you will have to level up your endurance until 40. Then you can start to level up your vigor and strength. If you did not install the mod, just find a balance between endurance, vigor and strength. However, I will show you my final stats at the end of the video, so you can see how to balance your stats. But I will break Elden Ring as gods, so my main target is the maximum damage. Let's go. Use your Physic, then the golden bow, hold your weapon with 2 hands, use determination as of war, and you are ready to go. Margit is such an easy fight, he will take a huge amount of damage. We will use the same strat for almost every boss. Use as much heavy attacks as you can, but if you feel the fight is going too hard for you, skip to the part of this video to grab the Margit Shackle. You can put him to the ground by just using the item. After defeating this boss, you can carry 2 talismans, so I will be using the Radahn sword seal and the axe talisman all the run. Now it's time to go for Godrick. Ask Ghosto to open the gates and follow me. Before going any further, head to the Divine Tower Grace, light it and keep following me. There is a grace to my left. I did not like, but I strongly recommend you do. We will use it later. Go to the slot cell, repeat the buff process to fight Godrick. Just add Flame grant me strength to the process. You can set up the spell in any grace you want. The strat is pretty simple. Use charged heavy attacks as much as you can. This will be the strat I will use on every single boss. If I can't use heavy attacks, I will use light attacks. He will fall so fast. Use your runes to level up vigor, endurance or strength. Travel back to Limbrick Tower Bridge Grace and move forward until you reach the TP. It will teleport you to the Limbrick Divine Tower. Where you will be able to grab Godrick's Great Rune, which while it is active will grant you plus 5 points on each stat. Just pop a rune art to trigger it, buy one from the Twin Maiden Husks. Feel free to use the remembrance of the bosses to get some runes. We will not need any of them, we need runes. Starting from the first step side of Grace, follow my route to the Dragonborn Ruins. Be careful with the rats. Open the trap chest and you will be teleported to Celia Crystal Tunnel. Here we will find the crazy amount of 8 smithing stones 5. Just get rid of the annoying roaches using your super great sword and follow me. If you can't wield the sword, I just want to remember you that you have the Starkurge Talisman, so you can replace the Axe Talisman while you explore. As you can see, there is a boss fight over there, but we will come later. That boss fight is very important for medium late game. For now, we are going to go back to the Altus Plateau side of Grace to move towards southeast to destroy demi-human Queen Hilika. Defeating her will give us access to the Ritual Sword Talisman. This talisman is absolutely incredible. Travel to the Round Table Hall, upgrade your weapon to plus 14 and level up if you have some runes left. Now it's time to fight Radahn, but we don't want to fight him, we want to destroy him, so we'll TP back to Seal Tunnel to explore it and get 4 smithing stones 5. Drop down and bait the Virgin to break the statue, just as we did against the giants. There we will find 3 smithing stone sticks. Once you have collected all these stones, you will have to fight the boss to be able to travel to the Round Table Hall. Upgrade your weapon to plus 16. Then let's go get Radahn. Go to the 4th Farum side of Grace, right to the west and jump upon this spirit spring. Jump again. You will land over this white rock. Collect every item over there. You will see they are very good items. Jump once more to the spirit spring and follow me. Grab the golden seed, like the Grace, I'm pretty sure I didn't, I'm so dumb. Take the teleporter and bully Radahn. Just after defeating him, go to 4th Height side of Grace to reach Nokron. Follow my route until we meet the Mimic tier boss fight. A direct trick to fight it is just remove every item before fighting it, then Mimic will spawn as Wretch with nothing but some rags. Easy to defeat. However, you don't need to come here so early, then light the Grace and I will come back later. For now, let's go to the capital outskirts to fight the tree Sentinel. He is not a remembrance boss, but I will have to kick his Draconic butt, no hit. With the Sentinel down, let's go to the royal capital. Before going any further, get rid of this guy to get one smithing stone 6. We will not be able to upgrade our weapon more, but picking it up is important to save as much runs as it's possible. Rest on this grace, and if you wish, defeat the gargoyle to show the bubble gods your true power. Before fighting Golden Godfrey and Morgott, let's head out to the Volcano Manor to get the Royal Knight Resolve Ash of War, which is basically a more powerful version of the Determination Ash of War. Starting from the main academy gate, follow me until we reach the schoolhouse classroom site of grace. If you have some runes, use it, cause here we are going to die. I mean it, it's necessary to get teleported to the Volcano Manor. From here, let's take the elevator to finally drop down to this pit, where we need to be eaten by this Iron Virgin. Now, like it's Culiacan, we are getting dissolved by some lava. Once in the elevator, craft some sleeping pots to easily take down the Godskin Novel. This is necessary in order to reach the location of the Royal Knight Resolve. Trigger the elevator . Use the stone sword key, drop down and be careful with the dumpling guys, they are very dangerous and we don't want to repeat the whole route to get the Ash of War. Now keep going forward and boom, there we go. We are in the main hall of the Volcano Manor. Level up your character and travel to the first step side of Grace. Let's make a visit to Patches. Be careful to not kill him, cause he will sell us the Margit Shackle to chain Margit and Morgott to the ground for a few time. You can also buy some gold chicken feet from him. Let's eliminate the Omen King. Talk to Melina and go to the mountain top of the giants. Like the grace of the leaf, otherwise we will have to repeat the road when we try to reach the Michaelas Halic tree. Like the first grace, we will not need it later, but we are going to the following ruins surrounded by dangerous enemies. It's just in case. Write the Miner's Bell bearing number 3 and come with me. Bait this troll to break the statue, pick up the smithing stone 7 and go to the freezing lake to get seppuku Ash of War. Run southeast through the mist of the lake, more south than east, you will arrive to the first church of Marika, where you will find a sacred tear and another smithing stone 7. Keep moving forward to the foot of the forge site of grace. From this grace, travel back to the Round Table Hold, upgrade your weapon and travel to Celia Crystal Tunnel to fight the Star Beast. He will drop a total of 5 smithing stone 7. The exact number we need to upgrade our weapon to plus 21. Upgrade your weapon and slay the giant. He's pretty tough, isn't he? Good job. Remember to level up your character every time you defeat a boss. If you haven't done it yet, then you're kinda wrong, bro. Let's go to Crumbling Farum Azula, my favorite zone of the game. Grab some smithing stone 8, upgrade your weapon and get prepared for a very special fight. Put them to sleep, both calmly, wake them up and put them to sleep forever. Make some impossible mission stuff and grab the Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone to upgrade our weapon to the highest level. Travel to the Round Table Hold and upgrade your weapon to the highest level. TP to Lurna of the lake and run north until you find the Bold Prime Shack. Set the daytime to nightfall and go east to fight a big dead bird which drops the red feather branchwort, a talisman that will not be useful for many of you guys, since it will give you a 20% damage boost but just until you reach less than 20% of your total HP. I will use it because I'm beating the bosses with the condition of not getting hit, but if you only want to chill and have fun tanking some bosses with the gods build, use the Ritual Sword Talisman, is your best choice. To remove my HP, I will use Sepulchre. Let's test our new power on the tree Sentinel that blocks our way to Margit. Not bad at all, huh? Now we have to kill Malekith. This is one of my favorite Elden Ring bosses. I wish he had more HP. However, go hard on him. Light the grace and look for Gideon. Show him the actual power of the Berserker armor.
To stand before the Elden Ring, to become Elden Lord, sad state of affairs. I rule in
Keep moving forward, the time of taking the throne has come. Let's conquer the ground with the maximum strength of gods. He was not ready to face the devil in person. We will face Radahn and the Elden Beast to become the new Elden Lord. These two bosses should not give you trouble, just don't be afraid of trying to land some heavy attacks on them. Use the gold chicken food to get some extra runes. Before ending the game, we will have to take down the remaining remembrance bosses. Travel to the South Caria Gate, use Torrent the same way we did at the beginning, but instead of going west, head towards northeast. There you will find a teleporter that will take you close to each side of Grace, outside the Caria Manor. And destroy Loretta. Now move forward over these rings, kill the Scarab to get the Chilling Mist Ash of War. We will use it at the end of this run. Talk to Ranni to start her side quest. We will need to have completed in order to get to 40 sacks later. Go to the schoolhouse classroom side of Grace on the academy. Pet the big dog. Kill this dude and finish with Renala. Just after defeating Renala, now we will actually go to the lowest part of Nokron to progress Ranni's questline. However, we don't want to come back here again, so light up the torches and fight the deer. I'm pretty sure this boss fight has some sort of deep meaning, but I don't like it too much. With each victory we get closer to complete this challenge, but also the difficulty increases. Starting from Ancestral Woods Site of Grace, follow my route to get the Nokron treasure and progress into a crucial point of Ranni's quest. Once obtained, talk to Ranni. She will give you the embedded statue, which will allow you to get the course mark of death to fight Dragon Fortisax. This item will be located on the Divine Tower of Liurna, but before you need to reach this location and lure some traps and enemies to get access to the top of the tower. Now we will have to complete one of the hardest challenges of this run. Let's go to the Castle Soul to fight Commander Niall in order to obtain the second half of the Halif Tree medallion. Now show Commander Niall who's boss. Once he's down, you will get access to the consecrated snowfield and to the Mikla Halix tree. For the time being, we will move to Leyndell, capital of Ash, Site of Grace. We will explore now the Leyndell subterranean Shoning grounds to get access to the Deep Roof depths without fighting the gargoyles. I just want to tell you that fighting the gargoyles would have been a lot easier and faster. Drop down and put to sleep the lobster. Grab the mod Shackle. When you defeat the fake Mog, go behind the chest to get to the last part of this dungeon. Here you will have to jump the platform as I do myself, then you will be fine. Look for another fake wall, it will teleport you to the Deep Roof depths. So from the first side of grace of this zone, go back to the Deck to Sleep side of grace, because we are going to get the amazing spell of the Howl of Shabriri. Why did I not look for it before? Because it requires 33 points of faith. And now it's time to grab another important item, all the way up to the Altus Plateau. It's a better version of the Golden Bow Ash of War. And finally, go back to the Weapon Peninsula to grab the Fate Knot Crystal Tier. All of this is optional. In my case my strength is over 80, so I don't need any more the Strength Knot, but I could use a more powerful and long-lasting buffs. I make this to complete the no-hit challenge easier, but you can keep your original buffs and they will do just fine. Right now our build is complete. Now the only thing left to do is to defeat the last bosses. Let's begin with Fortisax. This fight was easier than I expected since he had very low HP and when you hit him on the head he takes double damage. And it's time to send this thing back to the stars. Remember to equip the Mogg Shackle, it will be a very helpful tool to easily defeat Mogg. Great, we are really close to complete this run. From here TP to beside the Great Bridge side the race on Crumbling Farum Azul to fight Placidusax. I love and hate this boss fight at the same time. You have to be careful to not get surprised by some rare attacks he performs sometimes. However, it's of course one of the most epic boss fights in a Souls game. We did it, and the time has come. Let's fight Malenia, but we have to get to her first. Now let's defeat Loretta. I have to confess that I can only control Loretta fight with parries, but luckily I had a very good positioning on this fight and she fell really quick. Prepare for the most difficult fight of this challenge. Let's destroy Malenia. This fight was really hard for me since I am a base player, so having to fight with a giant weapon against a super fast enemy was so difficult. But nothing I can handle, right? We did it, guys! We completed the Gods run! Oh, wait, true. There is one more boss missing. Yeah, you knew it, right? Well, sadly Rykard is impossible to beat using melee attacks without taking hits. That's why we are going with Renala to change our stats, prioritizing vigor and strength. Also, we are going to use the Chilling Mist Ash of War on our Greysword because Rykard is weak to Frostbite. Now, let's fight! we did it, guys. We beat Elden Ring as gods from Berserk without taking any hits. Let's go! Well guys, let me know in the comments down below what do you think about this build. To me it's quite simple, but it's pretty strong. Please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe so I can eat some taquitos. Have a wonderful day, my name is Carlos and see you in the next one.